Paul Heyman couldn't help but contain his emotions after the crowd chanted 3 words. They got so loud that they were borderline deafening, and it was hard not to acknowledge "We want Roman." As you know, the Wiseman has been in a bit of a crisis recently. He has lost control of his position in the bloodline despite repeatedly warning Solo Sikoa that senseless, unplanned violence wasn't the answer. He urged Sikoa to give him the role that Roman Reigns did, to strategize and act accordingly. Paul Heyman was bombarded with "We want Roman" chants backstage and during his segment. The Wiseman couldn't help but get emotional in response. Heyman's biggest source of frustration has been how Solo Sikoa has taken the bloodline by storm, becoming the interim leader in the process. The wheels are in motion for Roman Reigns' inevitable return, and the "We want Roman" chants will only get louder as the story continues to take a dramatic turn. Until then, the recently debuted Tonga Loa will be officially anointed next week on SmackDown. This Friday, he and Tama Tonga defeated the Street Profits, who aligned with Kevin Owens amidst Randy Orton's absence. Title: The Roar of the Ring, Paul Heyman's Symphony of SmackDown. In the electrifying atmosphere of a sold-out arena, the stage is set for another epic episode of WWE SmackDown. The air is thick with anticipation as fans eagerly await the spectacle about to unfold. As the lights dim and the familiar theme music blares through the speakers, the crowd erupts into a deafening roar of excitement. But amidst the chaos, one figure remains calm and collected: Paul Heyman, the mastermind behind the madness. Paul Heyman sits at ringside, his sharp eyes scanning the arena with a sense of anticipation. He knows that tonight's show will be nothing short of spectacular, and he relishes the opportunity to witness it firsthand. As the first match gets underway, Heyman leans back in his chair, a knowing smile playing on his lips. But as the action intensifies, so too does the crowd's reaction. Deafening chants echo throughout the arena, shaking the very foundations of the building. Heyman watches with a mixture of amusement and admiration as the fans unleash their passion for the sport. This is what it's all about: the raw energy, the unbridled excitement, the sheer spectacle of it all. But amidst the chaos, Heyman remains a picture of composure. He knows that in the world of professional wrestling, anything can happen, and often does. As the matches continue, he keeps a close eye on the proceedings, ever vigilant for any potential opportunities or threats. Suddenly, a hush falls over the crowd as a familiar figure emerges from backstage. It's none other than Brock Lesnar, Heyman's most formidable client. The crowd erupts into a frenzy of cheers and boos as Lesnar makes his way to the ring, his presence alone enough to send shockwaves through the arena.
Heyman watches with a sense of pride as Lesnar dominates his opponent, his sheer strength and power on full display for all to see. This is why Heyman does what he does, for moments like these, when the line between reality and spectacle blurs and the crowd is swept up in the drama of it all. But as the match reaches its climax, Heyman's attention is drawn to something unexpected. In the midst of the chaos, a group of fans has begun chanting his name, not in adoration, but in defiance. Heyman's smile falters for a moment as he realizes the gravity of the situation. These fans aren't just cheering for their favorite wrestlers, they're challenging Heyman himself, questioning his authority in his place in the world of professional wrestling. But Heyman is no stranger to adversity. With a steely glint in his eye, he rises to his feet and faces the crowd head-on. In a voice that cuts through the chaos like a knife, he delivers a blistering retort, silencing his critics with a single word: respect. The crowd falls silent, stunned by Heyman's unexpected display of authority. But as the shock wears off, a new chant begins to emerge, not of defiance, but of respect. Heyman watches with a sense of satisfaction as the chant spreads throughout the arena, a testament to his undeniable influence and power. As the night draws to a close, Heyman reflects on the events that have unfolded. Despite the challenges and the chaos, he knows that he has emerged victorious once again. For in the world of professional wrestling, there is only one true measure of success: the roar of the crowd. And tonight, that roar belongs to Paul Heyman.